Mind you, it's $1,000 of the community's money that he donated back for the school. And they tried to make everybody feel guilty, like, oh, the sheikh gave so much, $1,000 for a school. So again, it's a red flag. If you're having to pay for guidance, right? If you're having to pay for tasawwuf, Sufism, knowledge, whatever, just to have a sheikh, and it's enriching them, then that's the problem. It's one thing if you have an imam and or a sheikh, and it's fine for them to take fees and they're living because that's what they do for a living. But if you're enriching them and they're getting filthy rich and you're getting poor as a result of it, that's a problem. If you aren't required to pay zakat, but you're required to pay a fee just to say that you belong or you follow a certain sheikh, that's a problem.
Another one that came up was that it's a cult.
Yes, it's cult.
Stories about people in marriages being forcibly broken up are true.
Yes, that's true. Happened to me, happened to other people I know. So very true.
Stories about people's private lives being heavily.
Very true. You know, the sheikh was very involved in people's lives. People wouldn't make major decisions without his input, to the point of like we have plenty of examples of this.
Stories about if someone asks a question that is deemed a bad question, that they're ostracized, that they're harmed, that their name and honor are harmed. That's haram to do to a Muslim.
Exactly what happened to me and plenty others that have asked questions or spoke up and get people to follow the correct version of Islam. These are things that all happen that we know to be true.
Don't see prophetic character. You see pharaonic character, that they behave like little pharaoh.
And that's exactly what we have here in the cult of TMOA. Even with the lower leadership, they all are very abusive. They're oppressive. They're very short tempers. They insult people. They assault people and all these different things. So very clearly, I'm glad he released those videos. For those that have hearts that are open, they should be able to see through that he's directly speaking against the cult group. He took like a middle road because, you know, that's that for his position that he's in, that's an appropriate route to take. But for those of us who know, we know all the things that he was asking questions about was to get you to start thinking about these things that we know to be true. So again, for everybody that doesn't know, Mubarak Gillani is not the great guy that you might have seen in that first video that he posted that thankfully he has taken down. And the TMO members are a deviant Sufi group, cult that you should stay away from. With that, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and stay tuned for more content on preventing spiritual abuse and strengthening leadership in the Ummah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.